We're live?
Did not read.
Okay. Let's see. Why is this not on my channel? And here we go. Awesome sauce. All right. So we are live and well. How y'all doing? Okay. Got a few surprises. First, let's get in our private world so I can show you said surprises. I did do a lot of boring stuff after the last stream. My wife is feeling better, by the way, so happy with that. So I thought you could grow cranberries, but apparently you can't, or at least if you can, I have no idea how you do it. So I'm just going to go with we can't. But thanks to you, chat, we know at least one good spot to go find some to make some delicious experience pie. So we're going to work on that. Now, I want to show some of the other surprises that I've done. Been working on a few things. Still need to upgrade. Upgrade. My equipment, my weapons badly need to be upgraded. So, working on that. Got a few of them that are in the works, but I need more materials. It's the name of the game. You always need more materials. I need to tag a few more materials as well. But you should be able to see the surprise. Now, we did move to that golf course, right? Let me show you what I've been working on. Oh, I also got rid of the Pip-Boy. It was just the animation was just So, as you can see, tore down the old shack. I'm going to probably build something to store, like to, not really store, but to protect these. And I have built some water purifiers, which is good. I need to add more guns, but you can see I have suitable defense. Really? Why is this freaking gun not loaded? I swear, it's like 7 days to die. Every time you pick up a gun, it's completely empty. Switch weapons, completely empty. Don't know if they did that intentionally or if that's just a big... It's annoying, regardless. Okay, I don't know if that's my plants or if that's just my plants. This makes me... Yeah, this looks like a blackberry. Anyway... I did select repair all, and the damn thing is just... Oh, the black titanium scraps! I didn't think that thing could get those, but... Hey, what do you know? It can. So, let me scrap and store all this. Actually, wait, hang on. I want to... Let's see, how do we... Is it X? And then, or how do we mark it to be to search? Do I just click it? No. There's a way to mark these. I'm not sure how to do that, but I want to do that. I want to do that for that, and I want to do it for some of these gears and screws. Springs. Okay, why can't I don't want 76. I just want one. Do I have any springs? No. We're gonna take one. I may have to do it in my Pip-Boy. So we're gonna try to do that here real quick. Is that miscellaneous? Junk? Yeah, alright. component view. Maybe that's it. Alright. Tag for search. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought component view. Oh, space. Duh. Alright, so we want that. I don't think we need ballistic fiber anytime soon. Gears. Nuclear material. I wish we could freaking get those. Give me screws. Give me springs. Where's the gear? Alright, so gear's already tagged. Adhesive's already there. Perfect. This is what I was looking for. I don't think we need fiber optics anytime soon. I remember oil was for something annoying, but I want to say that we can get the oil. I want to check our aid. Okay, so we're actually still really good with that. Alright. Transfer all this. Yep. Go in here. Get rid of some of this stuff. Mac and cheese needs to go. Buff out. Coffee. Hell yeah. Cram. Cobbler. Medics. It is kind of raining right now, so hopefully we won't have too many interruptions as we play and explore. Question is, what are we going to do today? Let's get the meat in here. Let's get that. Oh yeah, that's right. We had the we made that last time. Sorry about that. Try not to get a cold, but it's being rather annoying. We don't need any boiled water except to cook with, so we're just going to store all that here. Trying to find out where this 129 weight is coming from. I know some of it's this, but like this is 7 pounds here, but that still doesn't explain everything. We need that. We can get rid of that, so I'll scrap that. The robot arm. Scrap that. I did upgrade some of the weapons. In fact, we will pick up this stuff here. We are starting to make adhesive, because we're going to need adhesive. We're going to need more adhesive than we could possibly imagine. Now, I have been noticing this, and I will be dealing with that soon. So that is on the agenda. Let's get rid of this axe. Let's get rid of this robot with the arm. So I was hoping to get under 100, but I don't know. Let's grab this water because we're always thirsty. In fact, we're probably we're thirsty right now. I did make some juice, so we're going to let's sort by spoil. Oh God, pumpkin pie. Let's eat that real quick. Cobbler's about to go bad. Son of a biscuit. Okay, let's drink that. Drink that. Drink that. All right. What shall we be doing today? That is a really good question, because I didn't want to do too much adventuring. I need a report for more training, but I have a feeling that if I do, I get the cop uniform, and I believe they give you a legendary gun with that, and I don't want to get any more legendaries, or at least quest rewards that are like that, until we're level 50. That way we get them at like the maximum level. So I'm trying to hold off on that stuff. We have been getting some Mothman eggs here and eating them up. And this is the farm, the Aaron Holt homestead, that has those wonderful cranberries that we can make all those pies with. This is Deathclaw Island, if you've never been to it. There is a Deathclaw there. I am not finding it right now. That is not going to happen. So, what do we got here? Speak to Sweetwater. Alright, I normally don't like fast traveling because you miss some things, but we're going to go here just to kick off Adventure Time. So, it's going to be amazing. But that's what everybody asks me, why do you play this? Why do you like this? What do you enjoy about this? I personally enjoy the exploration, and no matter how much you think you know, you tend to find something that you never discovered before. And the exploration and discovery on that level is what really turns my gears. So there's probably mole rats over here, so you always got to be a little careful. I just want to see which quest he's going to give us. I will take the beers because why not? Wait, he's over here. Why is he over here now? Sweetwater. Sweetwater.
A wise man once said, "While there is tea, there is hope."
I want to do that
I prefer
quest.
my hope black with a touch of honey. Welcome, welcome. I'm thrilled that you've come to view our own giant
Report for your
teapot.
shift. No.
One of our many claims to fame here in Appalachia.
Complete the
I'm
bucket
your humble
list.
but
We gotta get
enthusiastic
honey.
host, Giles Sweetwater.
Crap.
But please call me Sweetwater. I would serve you a most delightful cup
Really?
of honey.
Get alone.
You could find
Actually, let's.
a nice cup of tea.
Oh God, get the hell out of my way! I just want to get into your building. I want to see if they, because I know they used to have a. And I heard the damn mole rats. There's gonna be another one. There's always another one. I swear I can hear it breathing. You know, he's got. Wow, a level 4 rat? What? Alright. Well, at least things are starting to level a bit more. Yay? Yay.
I do apologize for the condition of the garden. We are short-staffed at the moment, and good
There used to
help
be
is
a
so hard to find.
bobblehead that spawned here. I don't know if they changed it to take it out or not. Blasting caps, hell yeah. Don't really care about the greaser jackets. Don't think there's anything else significant value up here. I just want to really check for that.
The colors are so...
Alright. Daily brew. Strange. Let's see. Collect the honey. I want to track that. Miscellaneous.
challenging day.
Side.
A nice cup of tea will make the world right again. My goodness.
Collect honey here.
Our guests do choose the most
Why?
fascinating teapot in China.
They used to show it on the map where you had to go. Because it was around here somewhere where you had to go collect honey. Is it here? Yeah, it was this way.
A nice cup of tea.
I do want to make sure that we have our spiked sword. Because we're going to be fighting bees. I need wood. Gotta get wood. Alright, let's go. Where's that? Oh, there it was. I didn't see the mute fruit plant. So I was like, where the hell is it at that's prompting me that I can take it? So, up here, you know what we can check along the way? I don't think it was down there. I'm pretty sure it was this way. At least I'm hoping that those are the correct circles. There's a spot under the bridge where power armor can spawn. We have not gotten that to spawn yet. We are going to try to see if it spawns. On the way to the bridge spot, we're going to stop by the creamery. Really? Actually, wait. There we go, right? There we go. We're going to stop by here and see if they have any cream, because that stuff is good in a pinch. Because it gives you good hunger and thirst for what it is. It's one and a clipboard. Really? Ow. Little bastard. Alright. Right away, diluted. I think there's like possibility of one or two in here. Oh wait, hello. Nope. We'll take the ammo. 50 cal. What? Think we can get it? No. Why am I stuck on random fucking corpses? Alright. Hello! We hit the jackalope. Okay, we got that. Let's grab that. So one more time, and then we're going to the bridge. Can't wait. Can't wait to get some power armor where we can go to some of the harder areas, but we really need to have harder hitting weapons. Part of the issue is we are playing a quick draw, so we're not going to have the hardest hitting weapons in the beginning, but when you start getting all the VATS, ooh, nice purified water, the all the VATS bonuses, things like that, you become a killing machine. And that's what we're going to go for. It was a very fun build. The two most fun builds that I had in this was melee, followed by the pistol. Now, the pistol, I never got to finish the build, though. But I was having a great time. Melee build, I pretty much just built Grognak. You should not be running that fast. You should be, I wish they would make these guys run as fast as, like, wolves, you know. They run slightly faster than you, so you can't outrun them. Damn. But at the same time, they shouldn't be running like jet-powered maniacs. Rat poison, baseball grenade, okay, don't need that. This is where a power armor can spawn. If you're ever wondering where you get the key for this place, I mean, I can tell you, it's not that hard to get it, but I don't want to spoil it if you really want to find it on your own. It is really difficult to find on your own, though. So, Raider Chestnut. We need to do some of these treasure maps, but that's in Toxic Valley. You do need a gas mask or power armor with the helmet to get it without getting diseases. It's also where you get the mole men who have the that black ore, which is very nice. All right. So, hopefully the Sweetwater stuff was over here, but just making sure there's no other. I need to find out what that is. Honey might be on the other side. I don't think it's on this side. I think it's on the western side of the mountain. That's where we're going to pull up our ski sword and start hacking and slashing and whacking. Because bees you can't shoot. Go figure. I can hit bees with a ski, but I can't shoot them with a bullet. It's all right, though. Usually more than one. Waiting for the rest of the pack to show up. Not down here? Interesting. Okay. I do want to check out the tower. Is that the tower? No. I want to say the honey was down here somewhere. It's supposed to be marked on your damn map, but... yeah. You can't miss it. It will have, like, bees all around, and it's bright yellow for the... Yeah, see, like, right there. Alright, this is where we take our ski sword out. Nope, no, not the scope. I gotta name the guns, too. If you have any recommendations for weapon names, I'm all ears. Otherwise, I'm going to just do the quick naming method for modified weapons. Just like put a period and then, you know, some random number. Get away from me a little bit. Get out of here. What the hell? I didn't even take honey yet. I will now. You little shits. Alright. They used to have a bug where the bees turned invisible. And bees will follow you forever in this, but then half the enemies in here will follow you forever. It was also hard getting these because sometimes they all wouldn't spawn honey. Like they'd be empty. Die already? Alright. I think that's all the honey. I think that's all I need. Yeah, delivered to... There is another tree with them, but I don't remember where it was at. I'm going to switch back to... Actually, wait, hang on. This needs to go back to view, because that was just so much easier. Okay, we're going to switch back to this, and grab the wood along the way, because we are very low for our wood supply. Kind of hard to cook things you got nothing to burn it with. Same thing with water purification. Though we have the automatic water purifiers, which is what we need for the starch, the vegetable starch. And we do drink it too, so we only have 2 purifiers right now. I don't want to make like a battery of purifiers because the water does take up room, but I may have to if I'm going to start making a crap ton of starch. So I only have 8 of each of the plants needed to make the vegetable starch. So if I were, and they make 2 per purifier, so if I was going to expand it, I'd need to make 2 medium generators, 2 small generators, and 2 of the purifiers, and that'll give me extra 4 water, which will yield with the 8 plants, because it takes 2 per. Should yield 4 starch. My math is correct. Ow, he's still flapping.
While there is tea,
What are you gonna give me?
there is hope.
Ooh, what's
I
this?
prefer my hope black with a touch of honey.
Will you just
Oh,
give me the reward?
gracious, you're back already.
Thank you. Yes, I'm back.
Ooh,
The
didn't
hero
I-
of the day.
This honey will be the final touch on my special blend. Please do return to brew up more if you enjoy the surprisingly subtle flavors. It takes a while for our automated
Okay, while
system
he's
to fill
prattling
the
on about
boilers
that.
fully. But once they're ready, it doesn't take long to get the tea fully steeped. It's a little noisy and there's quite a lot of steam, but the aroma just permeates the air. So pleasing. In any case, you'll know the batch is done when the whistle blows. Thank you again for your assistance.
Okay, where are my rewards?
The weather has been
Diluted,
pleasant.
honey, We already have Healing South Forest, don't we? Yeah. Alright, let's go check out that POI that we saw. I wonder if we should start taking over workstations when we start logging in. Just so they can crank out plans and resources for us while we do other missions. That'd be an idea. Messenger? Oh. Alright, let's entertain it. Alright, let's move on. These things are sometimes worth it, but for pure leveling, quests and events are never worth it.
I needed to find my way to my destination. Since the
Please go that way.
is taking his
Go that way.
sweet time getting here.
Go to POIs I haven't discovered yet. Go.
So I can move again. Well done. My
No.
navigation systems are a little banged up, but I can get
We'll
to
go
where
the other
I
way.
need to go now.
Well, we can at least grab some logs, get some wood, because we are... Woo!
Perhaps you'd like to
Out.
assist me further. My senses are a bit damaged, and the road seems to have gotten
damaged?
quite dangerous.
What do you mean your
Company
senses are
policy
damaged?
allows me to offer a reward.
Ooh, he gets to offer us a reward.
Now, I have a vague sense
I'm
of
hoping
where
for
to
some
go.
plans we
Follow
don't have that we need. Most of the really good plans,
This message must be
the
delivered.
end game plans, you never get from these guys.
Oh, good. I found
I hate the jumps on those things. Wow, we got Adams, okay. Sure, cool.
almost there, I believe.
There's no way we're almost there. I will take this. Use those to make some of those sites, like the green dot there. It uses the that material. So I always take it when I see it. You get plenty of it. Also, I think Blast Radius board game gives you some of that nuclear material.
Will be forgiven.
And some glowing enemies will give it to you as well. Most common and easy ones are going to be the fireflies and the frogs, but you shouldn't need to be hunting anything down for the nuclear material. As long as you keep grabbing things like that, you should have plenty.
Does this path look different?
Because it's all over the place. And it weighs almost nothing. Are you going to the ice cream shop? Come on. Come on.
We're a little late, but the message will get to
All the enemy pathing is amazing and will find a way to you in like 0.3 seconds. The NPC pathing that you have to do the escort mission with is the most screwed up pathing ever. Never understood why. Also, I hated how you move faster than them, like this.
their message.
Or if you go to walk mode, you walk slower than them. They're always this weird, like, 0.75 movement speed of you. It's weird. Alright, so he is taking us to an ice cream shop, it looks like.
Well, at least my memory is intact. Happy, happy birthday.
It's his birthday! Aww! Ooh, sugar. Yum, yum, yum.
I wish I was there in person so I could have cake too.
Probably just, Alright, so we'll lock it. He got taken out by a cockroach. Alright, well, what's our reward? I didn't see the reward pop up.
I'm glad that's done with.
Man, he screwed us out on the reward where the cockroaches did.
I should get back to court.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
I haven't been recalled.
Okay.
So, meander I shall. Sorry I
Alright, let's go back and take a look. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Let's Reading Rainbow. That's an old show. So LeVar Burton, I believe, was the host. Played Geordie LaForge in Star Trek. Fun fact, Geordie LaForge was not a fictional name. It was actually the name of a kid that was dying that they got permission with the mother that to name the character, the engineer, after him so that the kid would live on through the character. You know, his name would, be there. Which I thought was really cool. Alright, now we're going back to check out these POIs. And Steelwood. So we're going through the woods. We don't always go through the woods. Just grabbing these all along the way. There's not two little POIs over here. I'm wondering what they are. Might explore a couple and I don't know, maybe go by the Mothman Museum and kill a whole bunch of people, get a few levels. I want to be able to make powerful guns so that we can actually go into the toxic zone and by Grafton. Because we really need to get to those areas to farm super mutants. Hate these things. They're just speed bumps. They do come in very high level variants. And if they pin you in a corner and they do that Blade World crap, it hurts. It will wreck your day. And if you ever go to some of the secret Chinese bases, they're all over the place. So, I know where 2 Chinese bases, or at least I remember where 2 are, but I know there's more. But we can go explore those at some time. In fact, there's one I guess we technically could explore. We are a good enough level for it. There are going to be a lot of enemies there, though, but... Is that a chicken? It is a chicken. Come here! Damn it. Hell yeah. Give me the chicken thighs. Is there another chicken? Damn. Alright, what's up here? Oh, I hear chicken. Yeah. He had 2 good thighs. Or she. Or it. Or they. Alright. What is up here? In the logs. Slug! It's log! Oh shit. Wait. Is this the reward for tea time or whatever it was? Strange brew. I am nervous about going in these things because I remember going into one of these. Speaking of tents, we have the tent from Fallout 1st, which I have yet to actually use. So I feel like we need to use that at some point. But right now we haven't explored anything too crazy. I don't want to get water from there. We can get plenty of water by our actual oh.
Now, who remembers the Pioneer Scout motto?
It's dogs.
Say it with me. Ever upwards.
Swear to God, if there's the freaking scorpion.
Very good.
Okay. Scout
Would
leader
you look at
Penny.
that?
I've
Guess
never
all
met
the way
her.
up here? Oh, for cute. Smell this mountain air. Moderate to severe amounts of hazardous particles to boot.
swear I hear more dogs. It's a
Welcome.
David Bowie knife.
I just love meeting new campers.
Okay,
Remember, campers? No littering. How'd you like it if you came up this mountain to a heap of garbage?
firecracker, sure. It's gotta be something interesting. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll take all these. Yes. Yes. Exam terminal. Can we actually be like become a scout? That'd be interesting. Wow, scouts have imitation seafood and whiskey. That's what we call the breakfast of champions. All right, what do we got here? What if we have to use that wall placard? Welcome to camp. This terminal is for taking a Pioneer Scout competency exams. If you are already a Pioneer Scout, please select which team you'd like to take. I've never done this before. Let's do it. First step is learning to swim as a tadpole. Learn about archery, cooking, first aid, and more. Please take all the courses. Alright, can we talk to her and maybe take the exam? Hello?
Well, would you look at that? The view here never ceases to amaze. Admire it while you're young.
Tease.
One day, you'll wake up with rusty sensors, and it's all downhill from there.
Tease. I thought it'd be like some
Well, would you look
certain organizations that you can totally join in this. Wait. What? Okay. How do you get badges? Possum badges. I don't need no stinking badges. Huh. Okay. I got a feeling it's just irradiated water. Tadpole vending machine. Wow. How do we get these badges? Does anybody know? Gonna have to look some of this up. That is some new ground. If they don't tell me how to do it, I will look that crap up. No, we're encumbered already. That's what happens when you're a kleptomaniac. Oh, that was a zipper. I thought I heard a dog bark. I was like, wait, what? Where? I already got Ranger hat. I'll take those crisps. The salt and pepper. Ooh, we can actually scrap some stuff. All right. Scrap all junk. Not really better than we got. Now, we don't have a double barrel. So we're going to keep that for right now because we're going to see what we can upgrade that to. Hello. Do we have to find all these? We need to do some supply requisitions. What if we have to find all those notes? It can't be just coincidence that we're seeing all these notes. Can we cook up the dog meat? I don't know if we have all the stuff. Oh, that's back at my camp, so this is linking to our camp, so that's actually kind of interesting. Huh. Alright. Very interesting. Dog meat steak. Chicken noodle soup. Hell yeah. Oh, we got a decent bit of wood now, so that's actually really good. All right, let's get out of this. Get out. But yeah, I'm wondering if we have to find all those little flyer things. If anybody knows, please tell me. Feel free to spoil and backseat and give hints and everything else. 308 rounds. Combat knife. We went by the bathrooms, but I didn't see anything at the bathrooms. Check around the outside. Hello, there's another cabin there. Okay. What's in this cabin? Okay, Jack and shit, and Jack left town. All right. Okay, what's in this tower? The Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey, oh yeah. Okay. This is another absolutely nothing. There was a jumping obstacle course that was pretty insane, and I finally got like to the main tower part of it, and there was no reward. I was so pissed. Because it took a bit to like master the jumping, because this game's platforming is garbage. And the penalties for falling was almost death. And you fell a lot because they had like swinging bits you had to get onto. If I find it, I will show it. I don't know if I'll actually jump on it. But just checking to make sure there's no little archival bits. Let's check the computer one more time. So we got 2. Did I mention like 3? Learn about archery, cooking, first aid. No. Maybe I'm going to go leaning a little too hard into it. Alright, well, it was worth a shot, you know? Now there was there is a tower here. And I want to see where is this the tower? Might be something up here. Again, still checking for notes. And things like this. What do you think's in this crate? Huh? Doing something good. This is easy to lockpick. I'll take the flip lighter. Use the parts. When we start making power armor bits, that's going to cost a lot. Crap. I want to get as many of the perk cards. I mean, we got enough for intelligence where we can swap out like gun making for a few other things. So you want to equip the correct perk cards for what you're doing. So they have ones that reduce the cost of crafting or increase the quality of what you craft. And we're going to equip all those when we start making more weapons and especially armor. Now, the armor stuff, I don't know if that's in strength or intelligence, but we're going to get like an 8 or 9 strength anyway, so we should have enough room to get those. But we have other combat cards we're going to try to focus on getting first. Actually, you know what we didn't do? I don't think we triggered a lookout. If you go up in these towers, at least the ranger towers that you see, if you look over the edge, it'll trigger, like look out the view or, see survey area. So if you hit that, it should reveal some areas if you haven't already found them on your map. So because we probably found this stuff, it might reveal this, or it'll look kind of like, There's one up here. Like, it'll be gray, like this. Now, this is revealed to us because I found a map at one of the train stations that had push pins where all the other train stations were. So that's why you see, like, that there, and where's the other one? Right here. With Toga, this is the one you want to freaking go by later. That's the good stuff. We need to explore some of this. We got to be careful going here because that's the Toxic Valley. We don't want to mess with that. We want to stay the hell away from that thing. You got to be careful here because there can be high-level ghouls that spawn here, and they will wreck you. I haven't found the entrance to this, and I need to because there's a vault leader. Forget what they call him. But, yeah, Overseer. You follow her story, and one of her bits is in there. And there's a couple of plans that are in that I want to kind of yoink. But we'll have to see. So, since we're already over here, let's go that way. We're already dying of thirst. This is amazing. It's a good thing we hate eating the cobbler like that. We didn't cook any of the rat meats. We're going to fix that. There's a cooking station over here. We're just going to cook the rat meats and we'll try to level up some since we got that XP boost. Food. Can we cook the rat? The rat's that. Hey, here we go. All that. Roasted mirelurk. Where do you get mirelurk meat from? Sure. Might have been in my stash at the camp. That's what it was. But yeah, we got to find out how to do this Pioneer Scouts stuff. Because I am very interested. That is new content as far as I'm concerned, and I'd like to explore it. So we should be going... Why is it not showing up on the map? Because what? Is it going through a boundary and it's not showing us because of the boundary? It's kind of dumb. Because you know it's north and west and we put it on the map. Yeah, it's definitely on the map. There's a secret in that place too. There's a key that you can get. I don't want to spoil where the key is located. It's not located in that area. That's all I'm going to say. But you get the key to the bathroom, and you can go into the secret area beneath the place. If you have lockpicking 1 and 2, I think if you need 2, you can get there without the key. But it's definitely worth a look, and you are rewarded with a very interesting outfit. I do not have the outfit in my inventory, so I cannot show you the outfit. But it is pretty cool looking, and it is sort of thematic for Halloween, which is in a few days. So there's that. All right, let's go down. Boop. And let's go over here. Boop. And we'll run this way. Holy smokes. Do that. I'd rather not, but, you know, I did say we do need to claim some of these. And we're at a farm. Maybe we could grab some corn and stuff. Ooh, what is this? Iron? Gold. There's gold in these hills. And our AP is shot. Hey, whoop, whoop. Yes, we're going to have so much noodle soup. I think there's dogs at that house. What we have to defend is by that house anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I know there's like corn or something. There are potatoes. There's more to this farm than just this. But I will completely steal all this guy's stuff. There are some super mutants, I think, down the road, but I don't think they come and attack you during the event. Yeah, if we're gonna be overcumbered, we're gonna do it right. Steal all this. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, why am I super slow? Oh yeah. That is a lot of frickin' razor grain. I mean, we're definitely going to get our fiber. We're not going to stop pooping for a month, but we're going to get our fiber. Okay, what are you? I'm telling you, it's got to be a dog or something. Oh, Chinese. Chinese. Okay, I think that's all the razor. Ooh, gold. Copper. Jeez. Get some fusion cells. Oh no, J.J. Abrams, go away! No God rays. Ash rose. Is that a kiss from a rose? Where's the other one? Upstairs? Yeah. Those actual pumpkins? Hell yeah, I'll take that pumpkin and that water too. Take all this. Just stomping above us. I'll take the beer. I'll take the dog food. Hell yeah. I thought that was a full vodka bottle. Oh well. Yes, I know you're up here. I was a level 18. I'm happy with that result. No, I can't pick that. The Unstoppables. Camera. Don't really care about the rifle. I do kind of care about that. Alright, let's... Can we get out of here? Alright, I know we gotta take that over. But I want to see what other crops this guy... I think the other crops are this way? Don't know if he has power armor. That Ehrenholt farm does have power armor. You got to find a key, which is on... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but you got to find a key to get into the storage shed that has the armor. So, you do that, you're good. Yeah, let's do this. There was no great spot to hide on here, so just kind of take your chances. You can kind of go in here for some things, but I used to either do the car or this. Things can still get up here, but it helps a little bit. A lot of things will spawn in from the road or there. Sometimes things will get stuck under the house, which is annoying. Ooh, we got a plan for a cigarette machine. Cancer stick. Ah. There we go. Usually they tell you, all right, defend the thing. It's like the first 2 minutes to capture it. You have to defend it. And then things will randomly attack it. Normally players will try to contest you for it because, you know, you get stuff from that. Like this will give you probably copper, gold, and something else. Winter glue, hell yeah, I'll take that. It's adhesive. It's one. Oh! Hello. How are you? I am doing fantastic now. Yeah. Okay, I forgot this was even here. Happy now. Okay, we're gonna get out of this. We're gonna put it in our inventory. Now it's claimed. Yeah. There's a lot of decent shit in here. Say mole rats. Damn it. Alright. Do not want to scrap those. Though I do think I have double up on the legs. No. Alright, here we go. So let's get back over there. I know we can't run worth a damn. But that's okay. Hopefully we're not getting anything burrowing and getting stuck underneath the house. So what they do is they give you like, alright, prepare your defenses. Good luck. So this is where we're going to stay for right now. And hopefully we can kill some stuff. Go what? 30 seconds? 30 seconds. Man, it's raining in game and raining outside, though. Outside it's got much more wind. I can hear it right up my window right there. Just it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, are we going to be attacked anytime soon? Yep, mole rats. Well, at least it's only 2 waves. Again, hopefully they don't burrow under the house, because sometimes they get stuck there and you can't complete it. You get plans for doing this, by the way. So it's part of the reason why wow, he teleported. I feel like they're already in the damn house. Man, we're already going to level up soon. That's good. So that's the shit I'm talking about. They get stuck. Alright, this should be one wave. Should be. So you can't climb that. So that's another thing Marsupial is really awesome for. You can get to places that a lot of mobs can't get to you at. Why are they all running out there? Didn't say you're untouchable up here, but it does help things trying to swarm you. We got a lot of mole rat meat. There's still one more? Where? Is that in the field? Yeah. Okay, that should be all of them. I say should with quotation marks. Yep. Alright, give me my reward. What we got? Stim pack. New coal machine, okay. Not what I was really hoping for, but sure. I don't think there's a stove in here, right? Okay. That was a waste of time. So yeah. No. Still need to go to Mothman. So let's go get some more supplies. We're gonna get high on our own supply. Super mutants are up over here. Don't hear any. It's because there were ghouls there. I mean, that'd be a good reason why there's no super mutants. Food dehydrator. I'll take the oil can. It's upstairs. What's that? Yeah, we're gonna take that. Yeah, buddy. Aw, he lost his toy car because I stole it. Duffel bag with shitty ammunition. Alright. Is that all that's up here? I'm sad I even came up there. Teapot. Okay, they got some potatoes here and a carrots, okay. Thought I heard like an insect feet, but it was just the rain. Okay, we're gonna scrap all junk. It's not gonna put too much of a dent in the crap that is what we're carrying. Oh my god. Give me my... Oh, alright. I wanted to see what aid I had. Okay, we're going for spoilage. Take some of that sweet potato stew. That's... That... Alright. Well, we're going to have... Our wood problem's going to be solved, at least by the end of this. See, there's just so much of this crap. All you gotta do is just go down and pick it up. You get free red roach meat out of it, too. Hey, this guy had a noodle cup. And a giant-ass machete. We'll take all that crap, thank you very much. Give me the wood. Give me the wood. Alright, so we're going to go to the Mothman prophecies and we're going to go take his delicious yum yum deviled eggs. I just heard a bullet. Gunshot. Who's shooting what at whom and why? I kind of feel like we should check out that boat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, this stuff is all over the place. Okay, win for that. Can't pick that up. Is there anything of interest here? Wonder Blue. Safe can't pick, right? Yep. Damn it. Damnation. I did get on a boat like this and it had a freaking bobblehead right in the cabin. I was like, yeah, baby. I heard barking? Okay. I hear like laser fire and bullets, and I don't know where the combat's taking place. Probably Scorched versus Protectron or an Eyebot or the Chinese. I do know that there's going to be some mole rats over here. In fact, I don't think we ever searched this. There's another place we can actually take over if we want. Don't know if we want to, though. I feel like it's not going to be worth it. It's gonna be a waste of caps. How did you burrow through a damn bus? Really? At least the rat scorpions can't burrow through the cabins. That's usually where you'll find them. Is like out by the ranger cabins. All of a suddenly, rat scorpion is disemboweling me. I think that's all cooking oil. Can we cook anything other than carrot soup? Oh, rather sure. All right. Razor grain concrete? What the fuck do you use that for? That's frightening. Oh, dirty. Oh yeah, I know why I got dirty water. Ash rose tea. Yep, I knew that was cooking oil. Alright, let's get out of here. Cop hat.
This is Deputy D.B. Walton. Interview started at
I don't remember if we have a cop hat. I know we'll get one
Tell me
when we
everything
do
that
the
happened
responder
last Thursday.
class.
I was out behind my hot dog stand, taking out the trash. Saw this light shining from the woods. At first, I thought it was a hunter with a flashlight. But then, the light started to change.
Change?
Come on in.
How? Well, the light started turning different colors. First it was blue, then green.
He's talking about the alien. You can fight aliens in this.
Wait, maybe it was green, blue, red. No, actually it's red, blue.
Yep, we get it. What happened next?
I suddenly got real dizzy, and I dropped the trash bag I was carrying. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground. I don't even remember falling. I looked up, and that's when I saw it.
Can you be more specific?
It was a man, but it also was
It's Man Bear Pig.
It had gray skin and these huge black eyes, and it was wearing like a spacesuit or something. What was really weird?
Aliens are no joke in this. They can
But I could hear it anyway.
rearrange your zip code.
Told me.
So be careful if you encounter one.
Spaceship.
Rascal's monster again? All right, I've heard enough. Colton Pickens, I'm arresting you for drunken disorderly conduct and indecent exposure.
Indecent what? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything wrong.
Cole, found you on your shack, buck naked, yelling at the top of your lungs. Your blood alcohol was .23. That took 4 deputies to get you into handcuffs. We all go on a bender now and then, but you need to keep it at home.
What? No! Come on! You have to believe me! The monster made me drunk. It was experimenting on me, controlling my mind. When are you people gonna do
Alright. I know. It took me long enough. I suck. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Mothman, which should be, yeah, he's right up the road here. Town full of Scorch that we have to basically just annihilate everybody. Is that the, no. There isn't, yeah, Deathclaw Island's past it. I'm telling you, Deathclaw Island. Fun. What is all this crap? Oh, dude, no. Looks like that hurt. That looked like that hurt. What the fuck is up there? Oh, I've already been there. Okay, that's that camp. Hey, feral ghoul. What? I just kill all the ghouls with sneak attacks. I think I did. Oh, damn, they killed a Brahmin. Volunteers needed. Just a random encounter one. Can't wait for the NPC DLC to come out. That's gonna be fun. Curious to see how many more wandering people, raiders, traders, responders. The messenger. Son of a...
Oh, good. Someone's here. Some joker knocked me down and loosened my memory transistor. I can't
Was
go
it the
on
ghouls?
without it, as I'm unable to access the message I need to deliver. It jostled
Please
out
don't
my
take us back that
chassis
way. Take us this way.
and I cannot replace it myself.
Okay, good.
Would you
We're going to
do
the
me a
same
favor
place.
of gathering it and doing
It's going to go to one of the stores
Thank
in
you.
the
Now I can remember my
Mothman
task
place.
perfectly. Now I can finally deliver this long overdue message. I've gotten quite off track here, and I appear to be malfunctioning, but I must deliver that message. You'd be so kind as to help me get to where I'm going.
I can
I
give
am
you a
allowed
reward.
to offer you compensation for your trouble.
Whoa!
Come now. I don't mind it,
I think that's all of them. Any bullets? Oh, you had a pistol. Take the Why are they ignoring me? Do not ignore me!
I'll bet the mayor has to deal with
No, if you break down the pistols, you learn like recipes or how to build them. All right. You had a 10mm on you, didn't you? Didn't you? No.
there soon enough.
You had a bolt action. Okay. Where you taking us, big boy? Where we going?
I hope you didn't take another wrong turn.
I hope you didn't take a wrong turn either, because I like the way you're going. You're going the way I'm going. For once.
Better late than never.
Better late than never, yes. Come on, Chief. No! AP's gone. And insects.
You stand still. Right then. Now that we're done with that, we mustn't keep our recipient waiting.
Shouldn't be much farther. We're already where we want to be anyway, so it's good. I hear stuff. What, you son of a... Did he just fall through the bridge?
That's over with.
Alright, that's where all the Scorch are going to be at.
Yeah, son.
Oh, yes. He's already here.
One of my broken sensors. Happy anniversary from someone who loves you lots. I hope you enjoyed dumb telegrams from singing robots. Your lover couldn't be here now. They're hard at work, you see. So instead of them, you get this song sung to you from me. The message has been delivered. I no longer require
Yay.
assistance of any kind. Have a good day.
Lots of meds. Rattle. Okay. That was worth it. So now we can make Radaway. I want to see what that shit costs.
Job's done.
Got to get to a chem station, though. That was so worth it. Wow, I had my light on and everything, and they were ignoring me. That's kind of sad. Don't lose your head over, babe. He's going to teleport right behind me. I mean, that's what they do. Anyway. Give me all these eggs. Yummy, yummy eggs. Give me all these eggs. We're going to have omelets for days. Well, really just like 20 minutes because they go bad insanely fast now. I don't remember them going bad this quickly, but I think they did that just because of how awesome they were. They're like, no, we don't want people to get easy access to food. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's grab those yummy, yummy eggs. Yes, there's more. Right here. They're scorched. Where are the scorched? Anyway, give me these eggs. I want them all. There's so many of these damn eggs. I already got the sermon. Alright, now we got the eggs. The fun part is cooking them. So I don't think there's a spot we can actually cook them at. So this is a store. If you got lockpick, you can get in there. What do you have here? Smokes. Can you give me those? I have to go around back. And check a few things. Ooh, what's in here? I do know you can go on the rooftops and get a whole bunch of shit. Comrade Chubbs. Don't need a greaser jacket. Or pre-war money. Is there anything in here that's worth a damn? Circuit board. Okay, that. Make some, I think some of the turrets you can make with those. Sons of Dane. I need to check those guys out. I think they were like a pseudo raider camp. But it's been a while since I've been over there. And the only one that I've found was in a kind of a high level, well, I say high level. For us, it's kind of a higher level area. We don't have the equipment needed to really survive. And we're going to need a lot better perks. So, where I'm trying to go, I can't find. There's a back alley by the church. And that's actually what I'm trying to look for. Because that had a way up and over to where we get into that building. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Cup hats. Alright. Lighter. Whoa. Okay, yes, take that. Don't think it was here. I think this is where we were just at. Yeah, because we came around that way. I don't want to have to go through the rooftops to get there. Might be able to get around the back of the Mothman. Yeah, I think that church is up here. What the? I want to kill every one of you scorched bastards. I want the experience. Alright, so this is how you can get in the store if you don't have any levels in lockpick. Just go to the back door, open it. Voila. Take the duct tape. Take the wrench. I hear people moving. You all out here? Hey, where'd you go? Come here. Come on, peek your head out. Yeah, it's like Hogan's Alley. This is my alley. Alright, loving it. Danger truck. I don't really want to explode that. Must be somewhere on a roof that we can't see. It's alright, we'll go in here. Let's finish looting this. We'll take the tray. Is there anything else we need here? Metal box, nothing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We need all this. Fan. You always get fans and desk clipboards. So I'll show you the secret stuff. Super. Double secret. Gas canister. Can. This isn't the secret stuff. I'm just looking for things I can loot. Dirty pillow. Wish you could make or take that, because that's a pretty cool looking thing. Microscope, surgical tray, light bulb. Always take those. So this is where the secret's at, is in there. I'll take that, and I will take that. So I already have the key to it, so I can get it every time I want it. Now, if you don't want a little spoiler, that is the keys to get in there, but that's not where you get them. Go down here and dun dun dun. Arrow points the way. The traffic cone points the way. It's pointing up. Soap. Vegetable starch. Alright. Take the psychotats. So it's one of the parts of the outfit. Take the medics and the other one. You can get the outfit in 2 separate locations, but you can get the full outfit down here. Day Tripper, alright. And I don't think there's anything else that we can procure from this location, so we're going to get out of here. Take the water, though. I think it's nighttime. We got to cook these eggs. If we don't cook these eggs, they will go bad. And I mean, they go bad quick. Bam! Alright. That was the other one that we heard. Yeah, I'll take some spices. Can we get out from here? I think we have to jump on the truck. Alright. I don't know where the nearest cooking station is going to be at. I don't know if that pavilion would have it. But we are going to make our way back. At the very least, we can make our way back to the Overseer camp. But we're going to try to go that way first. And cook all these eggs. Be great. Where up? Where did you come from? So, streaming over the weekend, they're just coming out the ground now. This is just not fair. That's a bunch of bullshit. So, as I was saying, we were streaming over the weekend. And while en route to a certain farm, we had a scorch bee spawn and scare the living piss out of me. And then when I went over by White Springs, not the southern part, the northern part, had another scorch bee spawn right as ghouls were raiding the no, scorched, I think, not ghouls, were raiding White Springs. So that was a fun time because it was like World War III. Because White Springs has its own faction force is how I'm going to describe it without giving away its secret. And the ghouls are meant to attack it periodically. But the Scorch beast that came in there was just was not having any of it. And it was detecting me, and I was running the hell away. So I have quests for White Springs, but I didn't do them. I just grabbed most of the POIs and then got the hell out of there. Because I did not want to feel the wrath of the Scorched Beast. Scorched Beasts are like anywhere from level 30 to level 50. The one that spawned there was level 50. If you ever meet Mothman in the world, he's usually like level 35, 45, and up, depending on which one comes after you. Don't remember if there's a cooking pot in here, but we're gonna take a look. Yes, there is. One right there. Okay, can everybody stop shooting me now? Didn't know if he was alive. Okay. So I'm gonna cook some eggs. Let me cook some eggs. Nighttime is about the time Mothman does come out. And I ran into one already. I got the hell out of there as fast as I saw him. Because he basically teleports and kicks your ass. And he doesn't play fair. Ever. More drinks. Let's go to aid. We should be sorting by spoil. Wow, all this fungus is going to go bad. Son of a bitch. And the razor grain. Wow, we have 100 razor grain. Well, let's make some soup then. I want to make one of these. I'm just curious on that. I'm going to leave some boiled water in case we have to make some more food. We're going to get some more dirty water, though. It's weird. Some things in this world will spawn, like respawn really quickly, and other things won't. Oh man, I know we are massively over encumbered. I feel like there's somebody up here. Oil can. Fucking banjo, really? Hey, I'll take that. We will take it. Sometimes, like, new things spawn in these areas, and other times, nothing spawns in these areas. I always feel like that's like an egg, but it's a fucking balloon. Alright, so we got that. That's where we're going to be headed. But we really need to come up with a great raiding mission or something. I really want to do something special, but I really want to do where, I don't know, something that's, I'm either exploring a new place or doing a quest that I haven't done before. And there are a few of them that I haven't done. But I want to do something that's fun. And I don't know what would be a good recommendation. If you have any, let me know. Just getting back some of these logs that we are, no pun intended, going to burn through when we get back to our camp. Because we're going to get a crap ton of dirty water. Thanks, Woody. How you doing tonight? D&D is kind of hit and miss. It really depends on the players and what they do and what we're really kind of planning on doing. Sometimes they have direction and it makes it easier to kind of hyper-focus content their way, and other times the world's their oyster and they have no idea what they want to do. Oh, that's cool. See, I don't have children. I do have a fur kid, little puppers, but that's cool. If you don't mind me asking, how old? Also, if you want to like talk more to the players or ask questions outside of our sessions, you can hop in our Discord and they'll chit chat with you like all day long. I heard gunshots. I heard them again. Where are they? We are planning on doing, by the way, it's not D&D, it's actually Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We did a one-shot of it a couple weeks ago. We are planning on doing another quote-unquote one-shot. So, no, don't drink. If you want to join in on that, just get on the Discord and talk to some people. And they are literally one-shots. They're like we run them kind of like Adventure League for 5th edition. They're like 2 to 2.5 hour game sessions. So it's real kind of, I don't want to say hyper-focused, but they're not very complex. They're very direct. But you do get a little bit of role play, skill challenges, and of course combat. I love the Pathfinder, the 2nd edition Pathfinder. Oh, I think they polished gold yet again, and they address a few issues that 5th edition has that they kind of remove the flaws from. And I really like how they did their critical hit system. If you're not familiar with it, I'm not going to go into too much depth with it. Oh, God. But I will say that it is the first time in a D20 system that there is another means to get a critical hit that is not only happens more often, but surpasses the D20, the natural 20, for a critical success. And I think that's amazing. Yeah, now it's not Pathfinder 1. It's not the 1st edition of Pathfinder. If you've ever played Pathfinder 1st edition, I don't want to say it's nothing like it. The complexity is nowhere near that. The 2nd edition is much simpler. So don't be intimidated by it. It does have a sort of a learning curve, but the learning curve is just realizing that their whole system is based off of like one fundamental rule and their skills. And as long as you kind of learn how they prioritize that through their training system, you pretty much got 90% of their system down. So yeah, the playtest has been there for a little while, but the playtest was kind of, and you can still find the playtest material, which has a lot of what they went to the finalized version, but the finalized version is essentially a DMG and a player's handbook rolled into one. They did come out with the bestiary, so you can have all their monsters. The only two things, I'm still trying to get to our camp. I'm going too far north. The only two things that I can say is a negative about that system, and it's not even really a system fault per se, is the player's character sheet is a little busy. It's kind of cluttered. I don't like the look of it with that. They do have some kind of a premier character sheet. It has more... It's less cluttered, but it's not free either. So take that as what you will. And the other downside is really just right now a design choice. So I don't know if you've played Starfinder, which is another great game, by the way. It's basically Pathfinder in space. Starfinder did something amazing for DM side. So with like 4th edition D&D, they had all the DM tools, which is what like really sold me on 4th edition. 4th edition wasn't a bad edition. It just wasn't the edition D&D needed at the time. It's a very balanced system, but it wasn't the right flavor of D&D. But they had these DM tools where you can make like legendary creatures, or their version of uniques, the brutes. I forget what they called them, but they were basically like slightly tougher monsters for the players, and they had tools that did it like on the fly very quickly, and it was amazing. 5th edition kind of went away from that. It wasn't as smooth and easy to adjust monsters on the fly, but it still had a flaw. The flaw, and they tried to do this with some monsters to fix it, but they didn't quite get it there. I'm a firm believer that NPCs should never be created the same way player characters are created, and vice versa. I think the players should have a lot more options than NPCs should be able to do. But I do think NPCs should have one or two abilities that the players can't do. Kind of makes them stand out. Gives them a little flavor, you know? What Starfinder did, it really showed you, like, to make NPCs, it was a completely different process, and it was amazing. And I was disappointed that Pathfinder 2nd edition did not also incorporate this. However, they do have some more books coming out in 2020. Like, they may actually have a more fleshed out DMG, which might have those rules in it. So I'm not going to fault them for that until we know that they completely didn't make that in their system. So, but those are my only two flaws: character sheet and NPC creation. That's it. Everything else is just great. But 5th edition is still good. You can just roll out of bed, essentially, and make a character. You can make a character in under an hour and play an adventure. The same adventure in under an hour. So, all right, if you've never played, don't be afraid to play. It's not difficult. Fifth edition would be a better starting point because it has some of the flavor of the older editions of D&D. Because I've been playing for way too long, but I've played the earlier editions, the original red box set and gold box sets, first edition, and it has the flavor of the old edition, but it doesn't have the complexity that the old edition had. The old edition had things like where you did FACO, which is a term you should never ever have to hear again. FACO wasn't difficult, but it ran a lot of people away from the game because it was calculating negatives to determine your armor class. Basically, THACO stood for 2 hit armor class 0. It was the number you needed to roll on a d20 to hit somebody who had an armor class of 0. If your target had, let's say, an armor class of 7, you subtracted from there. And if they had armor class of -7, you added it on there. And it messed some people up trying to do quick math like that. Yeah, it depends. I would love to do an in-person session, but those are really difficult to find. The one thing you need to be aware of is, since you've only watched some games, I don't know all the sources. You mentioned Critical Role, and it's the reason why I got to mention this for you. Critical Role, while Critical Role is a show, they run their version of D&D. Matt runs it for his people, and he's a cool guy. I met him in real life. Met him at a con, and a guy who knew him invited us to get drinks and all that with him. I was like, dude, I don't want to take up his time. He, you're his bud, but I did get to kind of see him outside of the event, but I did not go drinking with him. God, this is the third messenger event we're doing. We're not doing it. We're running away from it. But anyway, Matt lends his voice talent to the show. He, as an actor, and what he does, improv. He's good at improv. That is really important in being a dungeon master. I can't stress that enough. As a player, not so much. It can help, but the DM needs to help guide players with, some of the actions. Just kind of nudge, with the improv. Give them options. Let them make their choices. The thing you got to watch out for with Critical Role is that's not the standard D&D. Like you saw some of my game. It's not like Critical Role. And I don't want to be like Critical Role. There's a lot of games that may have a DM who can actually do voice acting or, do voices really well. Or they may have all the little props from Dwarven Forge like they do on Critical Role. Or they may have people dress up or have really detailed hand-drawn maps. They may have some aspects of it, but they're not going to have the whole shebang. Critical Role also kind of cheats as they have a whole staff with them. They have other talented experts. Not only, I don't want to say expert players and expert DM, but they have talented people, gifted people, I think is a better term, behind the table running the game, playing in the game, but also gifted people in the studio. And they have a studio. So don't try not to compare players and DMs to Mercer and his crew, nor the game sessions to Mercer and his crew. They are completely different beasts, and you might get disappointed with some of the groups that you come up with, and they could be really fun groups. But you may have them at too high of a standard if that's all you know is Critical Role. Geek and Sundry on Twitch has some games that they do, like D&D, Pathfinder Second Edition, which is actually run by one of the guys who designed it, which is actually kind of cool. There's a few other groups that run 5th edition that are noteworthy. Maze Arcana was another one. Forest Grey was another one, which is kind of good. There's a whole bunch of YouTube ones that are great. Was it Dungeon Dudes? I think runs one. There's so many of them, but you'll see they're not. They try to be. Some of them try to be shows, but they don't try to be at like Critical Role's level. But they're very enjoyable. Oh, why is this lagging out? Okay, we need to go more this way. Don't know why my map pin is not showing up on here. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, if you had any questions, any of the people on our Discord would be happy to help. So, or answer any of your questions. I did pin a few quick things about like Pathfinder 2nd Edition on there. So, there's that. And they do have some things on the campaign that we do, the Dark Legacy, which is run in a homebrew, which I do have some published material out there on Drive-Thru RPG. So it's free, but it does kind of outline some of the settings and the alpha versions of some of the classes a couple of players were toying around with. So it's good stuff. Yeah, improv. See, like, here's how improv works in D&D, or at least for a DM side. Regular improv is you take the material, and it's like yes and, right? It's like we're in a house, yes, and it's snowing outside, and yes, and you go back and forth, continuing the narrative. As a dungeon master, it's not yes and, it's more of yes but. It's like, is there a wizard in town? Yes, but he doesn't have a wizard tower. He's more of like a crazy old hermit that lives at the edge of town that everybody thinks smells funny. So that's more of improv as a dungeon master. Is those things are, yes, you get through the door, but you activated the trap, and now there's a big spiked, sharp, jagged piece of metal that's just launching at your chest. Make a saving throw, please. So, yeah, that's improv as a DM. That's DM 101 right there. So, the other hard part is learning your players, like finding out what they found fun, what they would like to do, what they didn't like of the session. Some of the people that are in my group I've played with for years, so I know them pretty well. There's a few newer ones that for a while I didn't know. So I would run questionnaires kind of at the end of the game. It's like, what did you feel went well during the session? What did you feel could have ran better during the session? And people will say like, oh, I wish it could have been more combat. All right, so you like combat, or I didn't like how I didn't like this one enemy. Okay, things like that. You just kind of feel the players, what they, what really drives them, and then you can tailor the games to them. You can tailor the character arcs, all the content for them. And then you can twist and use their backstories against them. And that's what any good DM would do. But what's really fun, this game actually originally was run with 2 groups. The second group kind of disbanded, which sucks, but Originally, it was two separate groups of players that could jump between groups. So if they wanted to, because one group was playing on Saturdays, the other group was playing on Sundays. So Saturday players could play in the Sunday game and the Saturday game, and Sunday players could play in the Sunday game and the Saturday game, or vice versa. Was really fun because the whole campaign premise, there was no like predetermined plot line. I took all their backstories, all the things that they did. Some of them worked in tandem with each other to come up with something interesting. I took all their ideas, like all their backstories, and I found little things that could kind of connect to each other, like connecting the dots. And then I started finding out, like, oh, this guy has an antagonist in his background, and this one is joining a shady organization, but this one got crossed by this other people. And I started mixing and matching, and from that, this entire campaign has been created from two different groups of characters' backstories. And it's amazing, and I love it. It's been completely organic, essentially. I really should unload the extra weight. I'm going to take all your stuff, though. Oh, you're up here. Okay. This is why I have my camp up here like that. It's, yeah. You know what I need to find? I need to find a pool. Or a pond, rather. Really? I don't think there's a pond anywhere near here. Oh, there you guys are. No, I don't want to defend Billings Homestead. It's kind of far away. Come on. Come on. An attack is imminent. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? The mole rats will just have to take over the farm. Oh, yeah, well, my campaigns are long campaigns. The ones that I've run. Like, in recent, I want to say the last one ran, and it got cut short, was about 19 months. But I've had ones run like 2.5 years. The other thing I do with my campaigns in my homebrew world, which is something I found that the players love, so I just keep doing it over and over again. So, one campaign, they'll, like, whatever they do in a campaign, let's say they murder a barbarian tribe, or for example, in this current one, they in a past campaign, they created a landmark. When they played this campaign, they got to see that landmark. They got to see all the changes that their characters make in the world. So, everything they do does affect everything else in the world. You know, it's not just window dressing, you know. I give them a lot of A, B, and C choices. None of them are wrong choices, but they need to, they got to kind of weigh the options, you know. It's like, it's all shades of gray. It's like, yeah, this can have good effects here, but it could negatively affect over here. And when they do certain actions, it has ramifications. As one of the characters just John Wick themselves. They're part of a secret assassin organization, and they just burned themselves in that organization and basically have a manhunt after them. So it's amazing. And they realize this, and they're like, crap, 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 crap. So, yeah. They're just creating so many antagonists for me. They're doing all the work for me, and I love it. And it gets them pumped because it's all tied to their characters, and I just have to present it to them in a memorable way. So, but you definitely want to see this week's session. We got something really funny planned, and I can't spoil any of it, but it is something completely out there, unexpected, and I'm probably going to have to sing a little bit for it. So it's going to be different. For some, ew. No. Don't want that. That. So what got you interested in the tabletop RPGs, since you don't really, or haven't really jumped into them before? Was it just like Critical Role? Yes. I do believe that, because I do writing and things like that. You know, they say like you should have 3 hobbies. You should have one that you do for fun, one that you do, for money, and one that you do to be healthy. I'm trying to find the right one for the healthy part. Right now I'm doing like, kind of like yoga mixed with, like aerobics, and just trying to find something fun to do. It's kind of hard, kind of difficult, but I'm working on it. The dog does help me keep from getting too much fat, but there's only so much that poor pupper can do. Streaming I do for fun. Like what we're doing here, this is awesome for me because it's social interaction. I get to talk, I get to play games and share my experiences, be it in game and out, with other people and their experiences with me. That's fun for me. And I do things like writing, the Drive-Thru RPG, DM's Guild, things like that, for for the income. I do have a main job. Those don't pay the bills. Those are just kind of, the writing's just kind of like extra side money, passive income. But anyway, let's see. I've heard of Puffin. I don't recall a specific video. If you name something, it might ring a bell with that, but I do. The name is ringing a bell. I'm just not remembering anything specific with them. Oh God, I forgot our crap. Yeah, the weight's going up on there. Let me scrap and store all this. But yeah, probably anything 5th edition jump in. I like to find games from like Roll20. They have like Looking for Group on there. The Dungeons and Dragons boards, you can find stuff with that. They have the Adventurers League, which might help you if you can find a store near you with that. They do have a store locator, but their Adventure League are basically like 2-hour adventures. And everything's really kind of regulated. The only thing I don't like about Adventurers League is it's too easy. And I mean that in just about every way possible. They go out of their way for like people not to die in Adventurers League because they want you to come back and play. So it's like if you play a collectible card game and you see like one of the... They usually have like a shop plant there, like somebody who just buys packs and let kids win. Adventures League is kind of like that. It lets you win. And there's not really much of a challenge or threat because of that. And to me, that sucks up all the fun out of it. Because being a DM is making things, seem like it's 3/4 chance of failure and 1/4 chance of success, but balancing it out so that Also, there's a 3/4 chance of success and 1/4 chance of failure. That is the juggling act that a good DM has to do. It's not easy. But when the system that they run makes it basically impossible for them to lose, it's like, what's the point? You're just basically there to learn the game and socialize at that point. You're not really challenging yourself in game. Builds are okay. I wouldn't recommend going out to do a build. That's another thing that Pathfinder 2nd Edition does well. They let you retcon character decisions that 5th Edition doesn't let you retcon. So, other than your class, you can pretty much undo just about everything in Pathfinder 2nd Edition with like a week's worth of downtime per issue that you want to retcon. I think that's amazing. But I wouldn't recommend doing, like, looking up builds, because you're not trying to beat a system. I would look up builds for inspiration, if you don't have inspiration already. Personally, I would look at backgrounds. Find a background that you can build a character around. Look at the, like, the built-in plot hooks that they give you for your character, like, what drives them, what's your flaw, what's your bond, that kind of thing. Build a character around that. That's much more fun, I think. At least in my opinion, it's more fun. I don't like building a character around the system unless I'm purposely trying to break the system, which I don't really like doing too much. Like, there's times where it's like, a buddy of mine used to do this notoriously. He would play a game, be it D&D 4th, 5th, 3rd, Pathfinder, whatever. He'd find one ability, one mechanic, and he would amp it up to the 11th power and try to break the system around that mechanic. He'd make a character that's hyper-focused on this one thing, be it jumping and distance, or carrying capacity, throwing, investigation, something like that. He'd just make it where it's impossible to fail at this one task and just make it as broken as possible. And sometimes it has hilarious results, but those are characters you don't really want for a long-term campaign. It's the equivalent of making a character called Merlin or a dwarf named Tons of Fun. Yeah, they're good for short term, but long term, the joke's going to wear thin. Damn, that is a lot of purified water. What the hell? I didn't realize I had that much purified water. Well, yeah, Roll20, you just got to kind of do the looking for groups. It's hit or miss. There's other forums that you can look for, like D&D Beyond has their own forum. You can find stuff there too. It's, I don't want to put it akin to the looking for a job, but it's, you can't give up. You got to be persistent. And the other Reddit's another place too, because that's where I found. That's actually the reason why I started this campaign with 2 groups. I was looking to fill a couple seats in my current group, and I had so many people from Reddit like want to play that I felt bad. It's like I can't, because I hate like saying no to people. And there were so many people that wanted to play but couldn't. So I said, let me see what everybody's schedules are. And a majority of them could play on Sunday. So I said, hey, how would you be for your own game on Sunday instead of in the session that I advertised on Reddit? and they were fine with that. And then we played that for a while. Excuse me. We played that for a while, and I mean it went well, but yeah, I mean that's the only reason why I even jumped for that. I don't want to run a game session like every night because that, oh my lord, that is just no. That's a lot of work for me. Even if it was 100% improv, or rather 90% improv, you still got to have maps and tokens. But just keeping track of everything, what everybody wants, that would be a logistics nightmare. And I use things like World Anvil to help keep track of things. And I do recommend World Anvil if you are a dungeon master. Just make sure you get any of their paid versions. That way you can keep your stuff private. And if you stop paying, they stay private. So, but it's a really useful tool. I do not recommend it for writing, though. It's less useful in that regards. And they don't lay ownership to anything that you create on there, so it's still your creative property. But also, if you haven't played, I would recommend trying to play and also trying to run a game as well, because you never know what you might like. You may like being on the other side of the DM screen. For me, I got kind of stuck behind it. There was more of a need for dungeon masters than there were players available when I was younger. So I kind of got stuck doing that, and it just became like habit. Just did it for many, many years. Not a bad thing. I do like playing when I can, but I almost never get to play, so I'm always just running the games. And I like designing adventures too. To give you an example, like how much fun it is for me as a DM, when I'm creating an adventure, it's like playing a video game for me. It's that entertaining. It's like, ooh, I can tie this element into this person's backstory. And character-driven stories are the best. Be it D&D, writing, and movies. Those are always the best. And it gives those little personal touches that just can't be beat. My encumbrance is just all over the place. Crap. And I can't put too much else in. Let's get rid of this. Wow, we got a lot of crap in here. Yeah, I got to start doing inventory management. This is, I can't believe I let it get this bad. But yeah, I would definitely try to use Reddit as well, because you can get a lot of hits on there, or you might see people. They actually have a looking for group tag on there as well. Okay, I need to break some of these down. Oh, did you see our camp? Did some modifications. Took down the old boring hut. And we just defended this place up as much as we can, and we still have lots more build. I'm going to probably build something to protect these. I may build 2 more purifiers, so I can build starch from the farm, and then have some water left over to drink. And I think that's about a wrap. I may do 1 or 2 more turrets, but we don't get raided as much due to the scorched in the area, but the few times we have, it's been people coming down from here and from the golf course. So it's been interesting. he's got good stuff there. So I probably have too much... I love the fact they have 3 titanium scrap already. That you need to build some really good power armor components with. Plans are going to get sold. I may start burning some of these, but they're not that heavy. I don't have too much junk. The hell is all my weight coming from? We need more caps, too. Crap. Fusion. We are going to put... I know some of this is power armor parts. When we can start actually equipping them on the power armor, we're going to lose a lot of that weight because they're only 10 pounds for the actual power armor. Did I put the power armor in here? Should have 3 power armor chassis. No. Here we go. They're all... the chassis are stripped of all their parts, so... And they're not... They weigh quite a bit. Alright, I gotta break down these clothings. Where's my armor? So we left the duplicates in there. I don't want to get rid of the gas mask because we actually do need that to go into the toxic zone. Because you do get airborne diseases, which really hurt. I want to modify that. Get rid of that. Stabilize automatic barrel. Nice. All right. I'm digging it. I like it. But yeah, if you have like any questions on any of the mechanics and stuff, you know, ask away. I don't mind answering any of that stuff. As you can tell, I'm quite passionate about Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop RPGs in general. I like the lore of like Fallout and Skyrim, all the D&D computer games. Though I do hate how most of them are in Forgotten Realms. Best one, in my opinion, is Torment. Torment's the only one you can go through the entire game without a single round of combat. You can go through just dialogue because it's that RP heavy. And most of the voice actors from Star Trek Next Generation. So, extra bonus points with that. Alright, there has got to be some other way. I need a... I think it's got to be... It's not the 8 billion omelets. Oh, no, it can't be. Cobbler's going to go bad any minute. I got to see what else. Can we sort by... It's not going to sort my stash. Oh, wait. Value. Wait, here we go. Yeah, 17 pounds, 16 pounds. This is like 100 right here. Just for... I have... I have 3 of each. Interesting. I need to find more power armor parts. What are the level requirements? 30, 25. I was thinking there was one that you can get at level 20. Might be Raider armor at 20. We're never going to find Raider armor. That's like super... We have to be like out in the sticks somewhere to find that. Wow, we already got 6 fusion cores. And you need these. Oh god, do you need these? They really change those. So apparently you can turn these in for coupons to get other legendaries. We'll have to start doing that. Do we have any, what are my stim packs like? Oh, so many stim packs. Oh yeah, all the aids. All this is adding up now. Crap. Alright, so I gotta be careful now what I get. We have to stop by a vendor and try to sell some things. Yeah. Ski sword. So let me ask you this: what did you enjoy most about the session that we did last? Camera film shotgun. Yeah, we definitely need to sell this. All right, we're gonna start trying to chem. What can we craft? I wonder what Radaway. Oh wow, I was backwards on the chem station. Radaway, we need glowing fungus. Crap. All right. Healing salve. Yeah, we have those. Blood packs. Okay. Smelting. Try to do anything to free up space. Got to the point where it's just... It's time for inventory management and being very picky with what we pick up. Yep, let's get rid of all this iron ore. Copper scrap. Aluminum scrap. Don't need gunpowder. Create a couple of these. Recipes. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to scrap store. We're getting down. We can almost fast travel. Almost. This is getting down a lot. Okay. So that ore was kicking our ass. Gas mask. Wait, why don't I have welding goggles? Let's pick you up. I got a feeling it's going to be all the aid that I've been picking up non-stop. Betcha that's where a lot of the weight's coming from. Shouldn't have anything in the hollow tapes. We are going to do some of these treasure maps. Definitely going to do these treasure maps. Still working on a 10 millimeter 45. I think the other problem is also I got a lot of different weapon types. Let's see if we can modify that double barrel shotgun, make something interesting out of it. Oh, if we have any suggestions for names on guns, I am also all ears. Okay, so I don't know any mods. I do have a lot of the gunsmithing. If I remember correctly, this was actually pretty potent against death claws, at least early on. So, we're good at that. No muzzle. Can't really do too much with it. So we're going to just pick the weapon up for now. What are these cocktails? The grenades, too, are going to be a... Yeah, I think I'm going to start getting rid of some of these grenades. So we have like a... What? I don't want to sort by weights. Got a lot of baseball grenades. Actually, you know what? We're going to sell those. Screw that. We're under the weight limit. We're going to go to a station and sell. Are we near a station? Of course, we're the furthest thing away. We're going to go to Morgantown. Mainly because the train station's there. We can search for more power armor parts. So, what are the locales that we saw power armor at? There was the Aaron Holt Farms, Morgantown Train Yard. I know there's supposed to be one in the pharmaceutical facility. Got one on the bridge. Crap, there's another one that we passed somewhere that we saw. It was another farm, I think. And I don't remember the name of it. I wish you could mark things on the map. Just be like, hey, power armor respawn. Alright, we're going to take all this. All this. And let's go take all these known plans. Sell every single one of them. We're going to also don't know why I have beer bottles. Take all these baseball grenades. I'm not using frag mines right now. I usually use those against the assassin robots and Mirelurks. We're not fighting a bunch of either of those, so I'm just going to take that. Not using those. Take that. Take that. What else can I sell this robot? I don't want to sell all my my knives and stuff. We do want to sell the golf outfits because they are worth money. What else? What else we got? Junk. No. Gotta be something else. Aid. Let me check some of the aid stuff here. Berry mentats. I don't want to give them the food. Especially the ones that don't decay. Take those. Take the bourbon. Take the buff out. Buff tats. Cotton candy cramp. Yeah. So I kept these as a backup. I need to stop picking these up now. Because now we got water. So. In fact, I can probably stop picking up a bunch more food. Funnel cake fury, we're going to take. We'll sell more resin. Gumdrops. Wow, honeycomb weighs a crap ton. Also doesn't go bad, but I have to go through all this food. Don't even know why I have it, but I have moldy food. Let's see. So that counts as a water. us to picking up. I gotta see what it takes for a Nuka-Cola grenade. If it's quantums, then I'm only gonna pick up quantums. If it's any Nuka-Cola, then I'm gonna keep picking them up. I think salt is the one that's used in a recipe right now, but Psycho, yes. Psycho buff. Tats. Radex. I don't want to give away all my rat away, but I will if I need to. Stim packs. Hell no. I feel like these are used in Jet. Wine. Alright, I think we got enough to start selling this guy some
Resupply here, citizen.
trade. Alright. Okay, first let's try to sell. Okay, he doesn't take recipes.
Be
Alright.
sure to stock up while you can.
Calibrated sniper rifle. Huh.
I am
I feel like I got ripped off
authorized
there.
to trade supplies and equipment.
Alright. Golf outfits. Wow, they lowered the value on those.
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Yeah, give me that. I can start making 44 revolvers. Oh, hazmat suit would be useful, but I can't afford that yet.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
Okay. Let's keep selling him some stuff. Aid, Mentats.
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies.
Wow, I can sell him food? Okay. Great Mentats. Drops.
Stock
Mentats.
up now while supplies
You can
are
have...
available.
You can have all... Wow, those omelets sell for... Okay. Mothman omelets sell for a decent chunk of change.
Requisitions now available.
Definitely going to remember that. Making a dent in his money, but not as much as I hoped. As quickly as I hoped.
Ammunition and other
I'm going to eat
supplies
that.
available here.
Well, crap. Here, have the syrup.
Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
Crap, I sold as much as I could think of to sell this guy. What else can we sell him?
Welcome,
Miscellaneous.
citizen. I am
Already
authorized
apparel, already
to trade
weapons.
supplies.
Junk. Is there anything else I can sell this guy? What if we can just drop it? Those notes. Well, first, we're going to learn that. We're going to learn that. And we're going to learn that. So dropping is R. Wow, they don't even... I thought they prompted, like, are you sure? Because if you drop it, it's just gone. Ah, okay, so they put it in a brown baggie. Okay. You can deal with that. Junk, mods, shell. Need to get rid of that stupid syringer. Gotta do that quest. That might be the next quest we do. Ranger helmets. Because, I mean, it's a few pounds, but it's also annoying because you can't get rid of it. Alright. There's nothing else I can... I feel like I'm being a hoarder now. Like, let me grab that. I'm never going to use laser weapons. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that. Not going to use that. I am using that. I'm not going to use that. Get rid of that. Give me all those grenades. I am going to work on that. Let's see. Only goggles. That. So I do have police uniform. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. No, I'm going to take that. I'm going to put it in that legendary thing. Take that. Put that also in there. Get rid of that. That. Okay. Let's get rid of some of these clothes. All right. Girl, let's sell.
Ammunition and other supplies available here.
Just don't want to get rid of that.
Stock up now while
All
supplies
right.
are available.
Almost got it.
Requisitions now available.
Now we're making more of a dent. That is sad. Those should really be worth a lot more.
Be sure to stock up.
And there we go. All right. It's cool how you can kind of buy them back too. Oh, we got a level up. I didn't even realize it. Crap. All right. Intelligence. How far were we going to go in intelligence? Let's see. We were going. Where are my notes? Really, just one more. Yeah, let's cap it out. Gotta work on action and strength next. Because that's what's gonna bite us in the ass. That's what's gonna bite us. That's gotta be all my aid. Alright, where? Let's see. You know what? What is that quest? There's a holotape, right?
Welcome, Dr. Harrison. The Vox Interpreter program is now running. Stand by for today's data assignments. Valid Vox interpretation banks loaded. Ensure you maintain the minimum transmission distance from the dart while you collect the requisite amount of Vox data per sample. Happy hunting.
What? Do they actually give you... Swarm of Suitors sucked. That's a whole... Oh, hell no. That's no. I'm gonna die if I go over there. No. Alright, well... Crap, we might as well go over there. I'm not taking that over. Oh, I forgot you can fast travel at those with no cost. Hey, it's Benny! Benny the Ghoul! He glitched out on us, so we took a few photographs. That was like one of 3 that I took with different poses with Benny. Alright. Where... What's over here? I ain't even gonna pick up his meat. I ain't touching your meat, man. Oh my god, all the razor grain just grew back. There was like 100 of them here. Whoa! Where'd you come from? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. No. Man, it's dog meat for days. Alright, do I get anything for doing that? I don't know if there was a power armor here, actually. Let me check out the modern couches. Alright, I can dig it. Let's see. Is there power armor here? Probably not. Yeah. So this has got power armor that can spawn here. Whoa! Whoa, you little... Am I about to level up again? Pretty damn close. Fantastic. Love it. Alright, let's turn you off. Where should we go for the power armor? I know if I don't take it here, I'm going to need wood, and then I'm not going to have it. So, alright, so we know power armor can spawn in there. So that's another one. I have yet to have power armor spawn here. Probably should have just ran there. There's another photo with Benny. It's my bud. What happened was ghouls will sometimes come out of the ground, and he was one of those who was like laying down, getting up, and I killed him before he was halfway through the animation. And sometimes when you kill enemies, they keep going through the animation. So he kept going, but he didn't quite complete it, and he just froze there. He glitched out. So we had some fun and took some photographs. We're going to check this for power armor. And we're going to kill this ghoul. What the hell? Did he just glitch out? It's Benny 2.0! Alright, we're going to take some photographs. Hang on. Actually, I gotta... We're gonna have some fun. Photo mode. Alright, so... trying to figure out what would be... Let's see... Expression, standard pose... I gotta move around a bit. Hang on. Okay. Trying to do it like, yeah. Alright, can I get a photograph frame? So I like to try something because it crops out some things. Expression, worried, afraid, amused, angry. This guy. Alright, gotta wait for the right. There we go. Some other poses we can do. So maybe if we get over, get over maybe here. It's amazing. Now, hopefully, nothing will come over here and kill us. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Crap. Alright, if I can maybe look the other way like this. Yeah. Location. West Virginia. Oh, I forgot about these. Ooh. Okay, I kind of digging this. Oh, stand hands on hips. Looks like she's asleep. Come on. Okay. So any other... Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is there another frame that we could do maybe? That's Morgantown. That I think. Yeah, that's good. That's. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Benny. You were amazing. Alright, we're going to get the power armor. Completely fucking this up. Die. Alright. I would love to level up just a little bit. I gotta be careful of the crap that I pick up. Hey, he had right away. I knew it! That's Raider armor. Ooh, yeah, we're just gonna... Can we... Wait. What? So wait, if Raider's 15, what's the 20th level power armor? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I mean, that's amazing that we can get the Raider armor like this, but... mother... Alright, at least we're not over encumbered, right? Yeah, we're good. Kill these guys here. Right away, alright. Oh god, we're so close to leveling! The hell are you doing? No way. Oh. Benny, you beautiful bastard. Alright, we are definitely gonna take another picture. Alright. If we move around this way. So this one's a little harder because he's physically kind of there. The other ones were kind of not. But try to get the right camera angle. It won't let me. Maybe if I stand behind him like this. I don't want frame. I want to do... What kind of poses we got? Sparklers. Bow wow wow. Oh god, that's no. Even though this is nowhere near White Springs. Okay. Let's see. Should we do it here, or should we be like... Yeah, no, we should do it here. Let's see. so stupid. Yes. Alright. Amused, angry, awed. Maybe confident. So stupid. Yeah, it's like they're both making the same rage face. Urgh. This is going to be amazing. All right. Thank you, Benny. I didn't expect 2 times like that, but you're the man, Benny. You're the man. Wait, which way am I going? I was there, so I need to go this way. Ow! Don't trip over your own foot. What the hell? How close are we to 11? I know we're close. And I hear giant insects flying above me. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ooh, he had a poppy plant. Forgot if you needed a special key to open that or what. Yeah. I heard there was like a refrigerator or something around here that you can get into. It has a stash. It may have the key to that. I'll have to investigate that. What's all this? This bridge ain't bad for enemies. It's not as good as the Mothman Museum, but still. Mentats. All right. Fantastic. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to camp. I think that's going to about do it for tonight. But Penny 2.0, baby. I'm going to clean up the picture file because I took a few accidental snapshots. But gotta love the glitches. Gotta love it. So it's good shit. Love it. Ugh. I wonder what other... I've only seen this glitch with ghouls so far. I haven't seen it with anybody else. I would love to see it with something like a Yagwai bear or a mole man. Have some fun with those. But I wonder... I gotta find out what power armor is at 20. I thought it would have been the Raider, but what other one do they have? Because the 40 series I thought was the lowest. That's what I love about this place. It's non-stop action. There's also events that happen here too, which is kind of cool. Man, he's finding all kinds of titanium scrap. Love it. Whoa! Somebody just shoot a stray bullet at me. Don't want to go there. Transfer. Let us scrap all this. Weapons. I don't think we had anything there. Let's get rid of some of our extra aid. Soup. Rad roach. Miscellaneous ore, junk, mods, ammo. We do have the fusion core. Oh, you know what? Okay, somebody just tried to shoot me in the face.
When you die, can I harvest you or bone shark?
I love it. It's like free experience. Just got to make sure all these fortifications stay up. They've been doing wonders, though. It's been very exciting. No.
I smell scrap. Well, not literally.
Yeah, I don't want to harvest any of this. So make sure none of this gets broken and shot like this crap. So I'm just going to take a mute here. Repair. Up.
Be honest. Does this trash make me smell bad?
Alright, well that really is going to do it for tonight. So, yeah, thanks for watching, hanging out, and I'll be on again probably tomorrow night. So, want to hang out again, chit-chat, I'd enjoy it. I'd appreciate it. Stop by the Discord if you want to chat outside of the streams or with anybody else in our little D&D sessions and other tidbits, our little community. But next time, everybody, stay safe and happy gaming.